Come on in the kitchen and welcome back to Let's Get Cooking. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to make lemon butter jerk salmon. Lemon butter jerk salmon. I was experimenting and it came out so good that I wanted to share it with you all. But first of all, have you subscribed? Make sure you click that subscribe button. Let's get started. Not only was the salmon amazing, minimal ingredients, it is so quick to make. All right, I have some jerk seasoning that I got from my farmer's market, my local farmer's market. Very good quality jerk seasoning. I have some olive oil. I will be using a pat of butter, a lemon, and I also have a little bit of extra seasoning. I want to start off by placing some olive oil on the salmon just to make sure to lock in that moisture. Just about a teaspoon or so will go on both sides of the salmon. And I'll add a little extra in my pan and some butter. But just rub that olive oil in. Then I'm going to add my seasonings. I'm using a blended seasoning with a little salt, pepper, and garlic. Then my main seasoning will be the jerk seasoning. Jerk seasoning has a host of seasonings. It is so flavorful. I believe the origin is from the Caribbean. You'll definitely see it in the islands of Jamaica and so on and so forth. Jerk seasoning has like cayenne, it has allspice, it has thyme, a little bit of salt and pepper, of course. It has cinnamon, nutmeg, paprika, a little bit of brown sugar. I mean, it's just a melting pot of seasoning. So that is jerk seasoning, and it's so flavorful and so good. So at first I was just gonna make jerk salmon, but then I was like, well, let me add a little extra flavor with the lemon butter, and that can also be a sauce to go over some rice or some pasta. So there I am layering on the jerk seasoning, and what I do to one side I'm definitely going to do to the other, but I won't add as much to that other half. So there I have my salmon. It's well seasoned, has a little bit of olive oil. Now we're getting the pan ready. Now as you see, I have a nice piece of salmon. That's about a 1 pound piece that I'm using. You can definitely use the salmon fillets for this recipe. They will work perfect. I'm adding in probably about a teaspoon or two of olive oil to my pan, and I just want to make sure to bring that up to temperature for about 2 minutes. Make sure it's medium high heat and that it's warm before I place the salmon in the pan. I want it to sear on those seasonings. So I'm placing the salmon, as you notice, seasoned side down, because I want it to begin to sear the jerk seasonings onto the salmon before I turn it over. And on this side, this is the opportunity where I'm able to go ahead and rub in just a little olive oil like I did on the other side, and just add a combination of the jerk seasoning and the salt and pepper and garlic powder on this side. Now I'm going to show you basically real-time cooking of the salmon, because salmon does not take a long time. In total, it may have been about 10 minutes, about 3 minutes on each side. Then I place it in a hot oven on 425 for 5 minutes. So I'm just going to let you see how the salmon cooks. I'm not going to speed up the video too much. I kind of wanted you to see the full process. So now it's cooking, searing those seasonings on the one side. I'm seasoning the other side, and I'm just going to let that cook for, like I said, about 3 minutes. And then I'll flip the salmon over and then cook it on this side. Now once it's done cooking for 3 minutes on both sides, that's where I preheated my oven, 425, and I will place it in the oven for just about 5 minutes. But before I place it in the oven, I will add in a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Now I don't think I put that on the video, but before it goes in the oven, that's when I add in that butter, and that's when I add in the lemon juice. And I'll add in some lemon juice at the end. Anyway, right now, it's doing its cooking. Now what you see me doing is flipping it up just to make sure that it has cooked enough on one side. I don't want it to break as I'm flipping it, so I'm trying to make sure that it is definitely ready for the flip. And there you go, that is perfect. Right there you see where the seasonings have seared onto the salmon. That means it gives it like that little bit of crust, and then everything else that locked in the flavor, and it also locked in the moisture. This is the moment, I'm sorry I didn't get it on video, where I added in a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Right at this moment before it goes in the oven, I added in that butter and lemon juice. And here the salmon is in the oven. I just placed it in there, 425 for 5 minutes, 5, 6. Don't leave it in there too long. Make sure to take it out. And so as their salmon is complete. So at this point, it is lemon butter jerk salmon at the point that it came out the oven. And I'm just going to get ready to plate it for presentation, make it look all pretty, and prepare it for serving. This salmon, definitely you can pair it with some vegetables. You can pair it with some rice. You can pair it with some mashed potatoes. You can pair it with some pasta. Tonight I'm just keeping it light, so I made a nice spinach salad to go with it, because I think salmon and salad, they're a great combination. So there my salmon is, and once again, remember that you can use those salmon, those pre-cut salmon fillets you get from the grocery store. Just season those, and you might want to reduce the cooking time with those just by a couple of minutes, but those will also cook perfect. And I'm going to drizzle that nice lemon butter sauce on top of the salmon. And you guys, this salmon was absolutely amazing. And what I also do is I just took my other half of lemon, squeezed about another tablespoon of lemon juice on top just to have that fresh citrus taste. If you like salmon, I recommend that you try this recipe out. You let me know how it turns out, what you think. And just a thought, I think this would go great on the grill. You know, if it was weather permitting, I would take this seasoned salmon with some olive oil, and I would take it out to the grill and put it on the grill. And I think that extra grill flavor will definitely just take it up another notch. So that's another thought, is that you can definitely grill the salmon. And here I'm just showing you my spinach salad that I made. That salad is one of my top favorite salads in the house. I like it. Well, thanks for coming in the kitchen. Thanks for cooking with me. You guys, we made this lemon butter jerk salmon, and it's absolutely delicious. I hope that you make it. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Share. Until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.